Okay, that should be everything up and running. What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to another ECL Let Loose match between LwJg46 and MIBEE33. The map we will be playing is Foy. Right now, we are just waiting for the map flip. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, tanks can build funky things, can't they? Okay, yeah, I was supposed to... Wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to be there. Oh. Okie dokie. There we go. Awesome. Map is flipped. Where's my guy? Cat squad. Awesome. So I am as you can see, I am going to be observing the match from LwJg46's perspective, who are playing as the allies. Then we've got Dugout Barn is the mid cap. I'm just being overly cautious, but you know, I'd rather be definitely out of the way than screw things up. The last point's road to Bastogne. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Okay. Get ready to rock and roll. 2 minutes before the warm-up. Mid-cap is Dugout Barn. All the points have been agreed ahead of time, I believe. And yeah, this should be pretty good. We all know Foy. We all know that tanks are very important, and Dugout Barn can be a real bastard to cap, frankly. Especially once you... if you don't take it immediately, you're in trouble. I mean, personally, I generally prefer attacking it as the allies, but you know, I am just a big-headed idiot flying around the sky. So what have we got? MIB have got a pretty full truck heading right, including the spotter and the sniper, or one spotter team. We've got Commander with a supply truck, plus a medium tank coming mid. Recon tank's going to go pick up another squad leader. Meanwhile, LwJg are going to be sending their commander right. Just squad leaders right there. Okay, cool. Everything's setting up. You can see the Nigat's got OPs down, ready to provide a bit of a warning on the last point. And yeah, should be good. Be interesting to see what happens. That's a Axis supply drop getting ready for them a blue zone. Attacking area. Do we have any rocket snipes? There appear to be any rocket snipes on the mid truck or the right truck. There may be one coming in heroically on the third transport truck. So what's that? 2 light tanks, medium tank, plus 4 transport trucks, plus a supply truck are effectively going mid and right, plus 1 supply truck left. There's the Axis drop. Is that an allied drop? Getting ready to drop on Cobru. Pretty tasty. Anticipating its use for the next match. Everybody's ready on the other team as well. There's some cannon fire going off. Right. Let's keep an eye on some of these. Yeah, there we go. It's 3 AT players. So I'm going to assume they're going to get some rocket snipes off. Let's have a check of what's going on the other end. There's also going to be some rocket snipes coming in from MIB. MIB do have their own streamer who will be watching for the same, who will be providing a better angle from their perspective. Anti-tank shots are flying in, I think, from the allies. All the trucks are still coming in, plus there's the Lux coming in. Good rocket, you know, good accuracy near the barn, but the truck was going an ever so slightly different route. No, unfortunately, no hit rocket snipes. Ooh. There again. No, they did get a rocket snipe hit. Got some kills. Oh, artillery clears out one of the chaps that was moving in, but the troops do get onto the point. Pretty good wipe there from the artillery and the team flanking to the east. Looking very good right now for LwJg on the point. So how's it looking? We've got a couple of blue zone garrisons coming up. Both the light tanks are moving up, but the mediums sat further back, providing long-range fire support. Now this is where it starts to get real tasty. The fight for the trenches. Ofter gets one. The buddy waiting for him. Yeah. That artillery is really well positioned there for LwJg Regiment. That assault player might be in trouble. Grolin has got a pretty good spot there to cover any troops coming into flank. The Lux has taken one hit. The second hit hit the barrels. There's the P4 to the rear. P4's taken a hit. I think that might be the light tank. This is looking pretty good now. But LwJg, oh, he says. The Stuart's blown up, but we've got a pretty decent amount of control over the hard cap. Actually, almost total, really. It's this one OP that's holding, but even then, the real geezer, I'm going to call him. Yeah, OP's gone. No, it isn't. Sorry, my bad. OP's still up, but that's really all they've got. OP's gone to the grenade. Both the tanks are on point. They've lost the Gary at Bizroy to the enemy recon team, but the cap does go for LwJg Regiment. They can clear these tanks off the point, then got a pretty good opportunity here. Because then, yeah, it looks like there's not really a huge amount of spawn points for the enemy team. The garrisons are further north, and it's going to really suck to push across that open ground. They've got Dog Squad over here, Cleaner and Radjam moving up to try and attack this garrison position back here. Cleaner's AT. I wonder if he got a rocket. I hear you popping off M1 Garand shots. Oh, I wonder if you're going to rocket this garrison. Going northwest, potentially to ambush future tanks. Speaking of tanks, how are things looking? Oh, medium's making a run for it. Sherman is to the south, so they might get some angles on it. I think the Sherman's on the railway line, so this P4 might be in trouble. Oh, it's slightly off the rail line actually, so no, that's not going to happen. We're starting to see flankers. There's a recon tank, solo, flanking from the west. There's another medium tank coming up. So this is, yeah, so obviously this is up to 18. It's the ECL rule set, and artillery strike is still currently prohibited. Lux is still on the point, causing a real racket. It looks like artillery is getting this barn zeroed, which will be super useful for the defenders. Another bounce off of that off of the light tank. Good hit. There goes the Lux. So hardcat control's pretty good except for the sniper, but it looks like the Axis are swinging more of their effort into the midpoint, and really that's kind of what they got to do. Oh, Radjam in the open is going to be a bit exposed. These chaps, yeah. So what have we got? Cleaner, ooh, might have been their objective over, after all, to ambush the medium tank. So we've still got a medium on the right. There's a Lux center. There's a recon tank that's causing chaos, but Spiddy is on the way. There's an allied supply drop coming in. Spiddy, Spiddy, Spiddy. Waiting. I don't want getting all these stutters. I'm assuming Spiddy's used their rockets. Recon tank. Move on into Bizroy. There is no garrisons waiting for them, but there is a medium moving up. Not bad. How are we looking overall? Defense is a bit shaky at the moment because the mid is contested. Got a Gary on point, which is great. Looks like the Gary to the right they had positioned has gone down. Cleaner moving in to sweep this attack from the north. They've been wiped out. OP's gone. Flint But that recon tank is going to be potentially quite dangerous, particularly for this second medium tank. Nope, recon tank's gone. Amazing. Okay, here comes Killer. Got his OP set up. So Killer's going to be serving as a bit of a speed bump. There is still... Oh no, they look like the... Oh no, it was the Deluxe shell hitting the tree. Agent Killer and Schwano wants to have a pop. OP at risk from an errant shot. Another supply drop coming in on the right hand side. Akran probably moving in to build. Ina gets a great shot in the back of the P4, but pays for it with their life. It looks like Shicey or the other AT player, Dark Om, trying to snipe that garrison, so they're going to know it's there from that spawn wave. Yelhofter's also going to take aim. Pay for it. 4 rocket snipes coming in, so Allied supply drop to the west. Axis supply drop. Ammo crate. Both the recon planes are chasing each other. Gary's still up. Darkhorn pushed. If only he had a rocket, then that would be taken out. You got 2 squad leaders right there. They have good cover. Ooh, tank took one out. Kane's getting hit by an MG. Oh, and Shicey, he's got the rocket out. Going, Shicey. I can hear the P4 as well. It's heading towards our crew. Shicey still running forward. AT gun there as well. Is that a Tiger tank? It sure is. First heavy for the Axis. Where's the associated Allied heavy? God. Stuart drifted before getting caught out. To be fair, it was pretty screwed between an AT gun, a Tiger, and the P4. But it did get the garrison. Is the support player? Yeah, just going to immediately get that sucker rebuilt. In terms of Allied tanks, they're still operating with 2 mediums. So the Axis have an opportunity here because they do have a slight tank superiority, much as their P4 is currently maneuvering in the open. Yelhofter pops 1 rocket in the arse. Or doesn't get a second. I imagine he's going to spawn on an OP. Okay, see what's happening more over on the middle of the map. Really, if you're fighting over Dugout, attacking straight down really sucks. You have to really drive, in my opinion, kind of come down this direction and try and cut off any flow of reinforcements from the south. But easier said than done. More Allied supplies. Dropping further back this time. You can see they've built back garrisons up. Guardian House squad advancing up the road. Meanwhile, over in the mid... some fighting over southern edge. Not a huge amount. Ooh, sniper popping off some shots. I mean, this is where the sniper really excels at. Cover a lot of open ground. We can hear more tank hits coming. Is that you? Yep, Sherman is peaky. Tiger gets the Sherman. So they are probably going to be loading up in a brand new 76 back at HQ. Nope, 176 is already rumbled out. They've got a choice of a medium or a recon tank. No, I've got to say, it's looking pretty good. Although, Dark Omen, he pushes the trench. Airhead. As well there. Airhead on. Ooh. Airhead on Foy. Certainly going to draw some people back. Although, there is a bunch of OPs here, so... got to make do. You just got to hope that there's a... in situations like this, there's a bit of an overcorrection on the part of the defenders. The airhead is landing. Nobody's here yet. A couple of players running in, but that's a long way to run. Especially when there are 2 OPs. More than 2 OPs. There we go. Option squad. 4 players running in. But if he doesn't see where it lands, this could get a bit tasty. So the airhead has landed. And it's right there. Counter airhead. Yeah. We've got 1 airhead. Allied airheads in Foy. Axis airhead is east of Dugout. This one should be more easily dealable, because right now these players aren't exactly sure where it landed. I mean, they can guess. It's one way with 3 squad leaders on it. Oh, I've got a fatal error. Curse you. Oh, okay. 1 second. I'll let loose fatal error. Booting back up. Oh, God's sake. Nice one. God, it sucks that I'm not going to be able to see the airhead action. Because I'm very fast. This happened to me in SLB as well on Tuesday. You people might have had that issue. Excellent. Nice one. Common error for lots of people right now. It looks like the airhead on Foy's worked. Defensive... Well, I suppose I can only really see ours at the moment because I'm not in admin cam. Excellent. But judging by the fact there's nobody on there... Commander did spawn, but it looks like they've cleared it out. The airhead drop round Dugout barn's being cleared out. But got an attacking Gary up at Cobru. So MIB have to put some effort into defending Foy right now, because you've got 1 squad leader plus the commander. The commander is alive. Well, it looks like a couple of other people are having similar issues right now. Yeah. So yeah, two other players are having challenges right now. Point was being contested for a moment. In terms of players, we're all roughly the right size. 39 beat 39 game, so there should be 40 players in total, really. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. Dog squad was moving up and there was no one there, but the defenders are in. A good backline of garrisons have been built up. There's a bit of opportunity to build some more garrisons mid, but this is deliberately what LwJg and Charlie Squad are trying to stop. There's mid garrisons, there's an opportunity to attack Foy. The Cobru garrison's still up. Tiger's up. Oh, might see a bit of tank-on-tank action. There's the 76. They got a supply box. Well, the highlight's not great, but you can just about see him through the trees. Oh, there's a building in the way, roughly. Off we got 2 mediums and a heavy tank. That's up, and there's currently 1 defending heavy tank on the field. So this heavy tank needs to really play like mad. Body's looking a bit thin on Dugout. Front line is still being held. Backing garrisons are being destroyed. So, a couple of enemy defensive garrisons right there. But yeah, that heavy's got to be real careful right now. There's going to be a lot of enemies looking for it. It looks... There's the medium, actually. They've got eyes on the medium. Potentially have eyes on the medium. They should do. Oh no, medium's looking east. Tiger's well in cover. There's Dark Omen. You wanna... Yes, Dark Omen's destroyed enemy garrison. Nice. Now move up to that medium. That is, if he hasn't used up his rockets. Looks like he might have done. I know he's going for supplies. Nice. No easily replaceable garrisons for you. But they are dropping another supply box. It is mainly this little tank position they're building over here. There's a rep station they've got built. Well, I don't think they are aware just how much of an advantage they currently have in armour. Okay, there's the second heavy, so that advantage is now effectively going to be neutered. There's Pixels bravely holding to the west of Foy, squaring off against Able Squad from MIB. Tiger's positioned to defend against the push into town, which it will do quite well, and there's nothing the Allied 76 can really do about it. Drop a P-strike on it. P-strike dropped by the... this, I would guess. Oh, there we go. There is the medium is still defending back at Dugout. Cool. 3 tanks apiece. 2 heavies and a medium for allies. 1 medium and 1 heavy and 2 mediums for the Axis. Meanwhile, the drive into town continues from the southern edge. Barno. Yeah, that OP's been spotted. There it goes. But without a price. It was Killer that took them out. Nice. The more pressure that can be placed on Foy, the fewer MIB attackers there are that can push Dugout. Well, Tiger was on the move, but it is not. It's like this medium's moving back to either pick up another crewman or rep. The medium's been flared now. Might be about to see a little tank-on-tankaroonie action. He's rolling up. Yep, 1 hit from the heavy. Does that provoke the Tiger? It does. The Tiger's rolling out. There we go. He missed the second shot on the medium. Now the Tiger's looking. Like it doesn't have visual. Medium's still up down the road. Medium's just gone down. Tiger backing up. Nice, that worked out quite well for the allies right there. Oh, artillery hammering this garrison. These poor buggers. Very thankless task, having to meat grind in the open ground at Foy. Oh! But someone's got to do it. You can't just give up the front line. God. Third round right on the spawn wave. Oh. Oh, it is a thankless task. God, you can't not do it. Ooh! Leon moving in, spies the garrison, no one to stop him. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Got the OP, but Mazza's right there. He's going to get shot in the back. Still, garrison has definitely been spotted. Staying alive to get people to desperately call in his position and get it marked. EXP OP behind the tree here, facing down Doug. Light supply drop somewhere, not immediately close. Off towards Cobru. Push continues, but Doug gets a grenade kill. The slow, steady bark of American machine guns kills one. Oh, and there goes the remnants. Okay, both the heavies are set up now. They're just ideally positioned to take out that heavy hiding behind the building. Medium's moving up on the right. Garrison's been taken out in the ditch. Medium's taken a hit, but you know what can really be done about it? Oh, bombing run is going to take out that garrison. Very nice. Second Tiger hits the field. So this medium might not be alive for very long. Looks like that Tiger's coming over this way. Gary destroyed. One of the heavies is moving up. Nope, moving up to another haystack. I mean, I know they must be suspicious that the Tiger is there because they're looking over that direction, but really, that Tiger's not going to peek. Or is it pivoted? Not quite. It's still doing a really good job helping. Oh, taking one hit. You better swing that sucker into reverse. Good positions. Shot fell short. There we go. Tiger moves back into safety. Where's that other Tiger? Winging far right now on towards the railway lines. The medium that's out here is not going to be alive for very long. Currently quite isolated on its own. Still, it'll be good intel that there's a heavy tank out there. It's the engineer in the distance. Ooh! E-strike on the Tiger. Bang! There goes the Tiger. So that's a 10-minute timer. I believe it's 10 minutes. Has started, so there won't be another Tiger tank accessible for 10 minutes from now. Theory. Ooh, good hit in the flank. Is that the heavies? Medium Sherman's gone. Yeah, I think the Tiger's not necessarily sure where those other shots are coming from. They're being shot at, but they're quite happily sat there. Second hit. Okay, now they're backing up. Well, they're spinning frontal armour towards the target area. I'm assuming it's this This heavy here, I'm assuming, has got the angle. No one's repping yet. Well, it looks like a Tiger tank. AT gun, second AT gun built on the road, but it looks like a tank crewman wants to try and build a rep station of some description. Bounce off of the flank armor. Both the heavies are shooting now, but the Tiger's still having trouble responding through the trees. By that shot, I think it might have been this one that's doing the hits. It makes sense for the... How the tank rep's going. Tank commander plus engineer. This Tiger's not going to die very easily. Yeah, it's definitely going to be you guys having some really good shots, but... Yeah, that tank's being repped by 2, plus they're probably going to build another rep station, so... Meanwhile, we are seeing more players being kitted to the push, but as long as artillery keeps hammering this eastern front, it's not going to be easy if they need to push, and you've got Father on an AT gun, providing constant fire. Good MG position, but you're asking to get hit eventually. But then again, I suppose that's all Hell Let Loose is. As much damage as possible, then get hit. I mean, the Tiger's still up. There's the Tiger. There the P4 must have gone down at some point, because it's no longer... You know, it was set up here. There's a second Tiger being crewed at mid-HQ. Meanwhile, the grind to get into town is continuing, but going to be tough. Bring out to the west and see. Currently fighting on the southern edge of town. For a minute there, it sounded like there was a bird tweeting. But I've got an extremely intermittent whistle coming out from one of my fans. What the hell was that? Okay. No, Red Jam. Nice. Although you're going to be very much pinned in that ruined farm building. Advance forward cautiously. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, so we've got healthy defensive line. Oh, Able squad is flanked around Pixels and is heading towards Bizroy. We've got no garrisons out to the west to provide that early warning, but Pixels will keep an eye out on it. Eye drop coming down. Plus ammo drop on top of it. Not bad. Tiger on the right still isn't going down, and you can see there's quite a large blob of troops building up there. There's the medium. Couldn't see it. Well, we have a allied medium helping to push into town. Blackbird, Bambi and Akagi. The P4 that's waiting for it somewhere over there. Just about see it in the distance. Yeah, he's gonna pop out from behind this building. There he is. I don't think he's been spotted, but he knows the Sherman's there. One hit. The Sherman in the distance. Sherman backing up. Hit the trees or landed short in any case. Keep backing up, Sherman. No. Hit an obstacle. Sherman. Oh. Sherman's moved. It looks like it rocked forward to engage. Maybe it's stuck on something. Either way, it's... Okay, now it's still reversing. But gets a hit on the P4. Now this is where... Yeah, there you go. P4 misses its shot. P4 goes down. Nice work by the Sherman. And some unlucky shots from the P4 there certainly help save the day. Yeah, I'm still pretty determined push to get into Foy. So both the Tigers are now moving west. Okay, so we got... Okay, so the reports of the heavy tank got 176 deployed. East, Able squad's now properly flanked around and is going to have eyes on the back of that heavy tank. There's Pixels, keeping an eye out. Yeah, that squad leader. I mean, their OPs in directly in between two garrisons they managed to completely avoid. As soon as they move in, that garrison on the point flags hot. It'll be pretty tasty. Meanwhile, there's Item Squad doing a pretty awesome flank. But overall, this is still looking pretty good. Oh, there we go. Pixels spots the infiltrator and takes him out. Imagine Pixels is going to be looking out for the recon OP. He's certainly sus. And here the storms roll in now. Tiger's in Foy, helping defend it. There's an enemy supply drop. Watch Pixels. Yeah, Pixels in commander. Moving in. There's a regular squad leader and not recon. That heavy tank has to really watch out. Oh, there we go. We've got more players moving into Turb. There we go. King Squad gets the OP. Now Able Squad really book it. Go any further south and they trigger that garrison. Give a really good fix. Car shot's going to draw. Oh, Deturb's gone down, but at least they definite confirmation now. Now they're currently too far back to build an OP. Good step versus Pixels. Oh, bad luck, Pixels. Bombing run. Allied bombing run. It's going to hit the enemy Gary, kill their commander as well. Andy. Oh, it looks like the Sherman did go down to the Tiger tank. Looks like they are deploying. Focus back onto Dugout. No, if there was a Gary in there, might have been aiming for the OP. Either way, both Tigers swinging east again. The push up the right flank on the railway lines continues. But this squad is holding them up, and that's all they need to do. There's a limited avenue of approaches here on Foy. You're doing enough damage, they can't realistically get in with enough strength. Let's take out the squad leader. Got Gaz the sniper there though, with an FG42 blazing away. That was a great rocket snipe from Faber. Oh, that was great. Okay, flare up from... See, don't try a second time. You've already had your great shot. We do have... Yeah, there we go. Able squad on the garrison. I'm sure this is a visual glitch, because if he's dismantling it, that should be... Oh no, he's staying nearby. Axis bombing run coming in, but it looks like it's not going to hit anything too important. It's going to hit two OPs, but no garrisons. Right now, King Squad clears out the garrison, but Able Squad has got their OP up in the back corner of the map over there. So that heavy tank needs to be real careful right now. Because they're going to be looking more this direction for OPs. But Able's done really quite well to flank around. Meanwhile, heavy tank in the open ground. Advancing forward, we might have a meeting engagement here between the two tanks. So his barrel's not facing that way. Ahead. South of Dugout. So that's, in a way, that's really not what Able Squad wanted to hear right now. Is there how many people are going to be focusing on south? Triggered OP again is going to give away the fact there's an OP over here. They're not going to be able to stop that heavy tank just annihilating the airhead when it comes in. This heavy tank's moved up to the next piece of cover. There's the enemy Tiger through the trees, but I don't think they've got an angle. Maybe a bit on the turret, but right now that Tiger is pinned. Whoops. Check in on that airhead. Yeah, the airhead's gone immediately. Retto flanking around to the rear. Their OP's still up, but King Squad also has an OP, so they'll be able to rebuild the garrison down here. But this sort of disruptor activity is very much what you need to help take Dugout. Nice one, Pixels. King Squad, get that Gary rebuilt somewhere, and then go hunt that OP, because you know they're coming in from somewhere. Yeah, they're going high. I think Daze is onto them. But Daze is moving in against Coodstep. So Axis have taken the barn, the front line. Really, it's up to just the heavy tank, and that heavy tank is going to be dealing with an anti-tank gun. Gaze has put an OP mark down, but not quite in the right spot. With these infiltrators, particularly Ellie, 7 Ellie, Zelly, if they can sneak up behind that heavy tank and satchel it. This heavy tank has to deal with... There's an AT gun up the road. He did kill the crewman. There's also a heavy tank up the road. It does look like the mid-heavy tank has actually suffered some damage. We are repping. Barrel looking towards the north. I suppose it's because there's no gunner in there at the moment. Yeah, the heavy tank east. It's gonna have an assault player on his ass. I don't know if that's friendly fire or not. Or a missed tank shell, perhaps. Might be artillery. Either way, if these guys can focus on that OP and shut it down, that would be super useful. Although Retto is moving up. Heavy tank mid is still alive. They're making sure there's nobody behind that barn. At least they were safe from the marauding assault player. Retto's back. Yeah, drop a new OP perhaps? Yep. New OP right at the edge of the cap zone. King Squad's going to move in and say that. No OP over here. Meanwhile, Preto is going to wait for a few more people to spawn. Oh, looks like the 76 mid did get that Tiger tank. Because it has gone, and I'm definitely not seeing it. There's one right that's backing up. This Tiger is not looking. I think that's the wreck. Yep, there's the Tiger wreck. Nicely done. Meanwhile, the fight, the South Foy, is He's just continuing. MIB have put a really good defense up, and it's not provided many opportunities for Luftwaffenjäger Regiment to infiltrate the town. But they do have a medium tank west. They might be able to crack it momentarily. Still the defense, because there we go. Preto, Zelly, few players on the hard cap. There's Preto. He's on the hard cap. I think King Squad's going to spot that OP now. Not going to get the garrison. Oh, come on, killer, killer. Preto's done really well. He's got eyes on the Gary. Go on, Madin. Preto's aware. There we go. Preto goes down. His OP's destroyed, but the garrison location will have been called out, so expect a bombing run. On Milk, is there a new garrison in here? Yes, there is. Oh, a few blueberries north of it, though. What anti can be. You creep out, that machine gun's gonna get you. Not looking the wrong way. Oh, Lenny! Lenny! Okay, another Tiger out. So both Tigers congregating up here in George 3. Oh, I heard a tank hit. Back up behind the haystack. Got a rep. Right now you're quite badly pinned. You need to like pivot and then drive directly away from the tank into these trees. Even get a snazzy picture of these Tigers. Yeah, boy. Needs to be a bit of elevation in it. Close as I dare get. Nice. I love the visuals in this game. Okay, so you can see Luftwaffenjäger have very much gone back on the defensive. Dark Omen gets the attacking Gary, and everything looks a lot more secure than it did do 5-10 minutes ago. Explosion in the distance. Was that the heavy tank? It was indeed. Boom goes the heavy. Here's the thing. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how the timer thing works. Because there were two heavy tanks on the field. My understanding, clearly wrong. There's another heavy tank ready to roll out of Red HQ. Oh, meanwhile there's a fully crewed recon tank that's flanked the attack, which has got a few more garrisons up west, which is great. Just a lot more garrisons in general, which is super. They're coming for that medium tank. Medium tank sees it coming in. Nice. Oh, Tiger moving forward. Probably, well, it's going to have one eye on this pin 76. Backed up to try to take some shots. Oh, Tiger shoots back and misses. Oh, bounce. That's the Tiger that's engaging 76 right now, but E-strike coming in. Oh, on the Gary West. Sorry, Item Squad. Sorry, D-Kane. Nope, doesn't get the Gary. D-Kane's fine. Where's that other Tiger? Oh no, it's still here, it's just moved up to the road. Bombing around. No garrison there, but it's going to get these AT guns. Nice. Very good. Right now, LwJg46, yeah, very much only that 76 mid currently available. Tiger's coming to go after it. Apart from that, Ben's still looking really good. There are no cherries in the soft cap at all. Which is really nice. Tigers are rolling up. They're looking towards. Oh, bounce. 76 in the distance behind the hay barn. The haystack has already been hit. E-rocket misses it. Oh, but an ass shot from this Tiger takes it out. I say an ass shot. It was shot into the side, but in the side of the ass. Allied supplies dropping towards Cobru approach. Yeah, Cobru approach, Cobru factory. Pretty sure that's the difference. Oh, there's another 76 moving up. Oh, and that Tiger's actually being pushed now. Oh. Dark Omen gets gunned down by the other Tiger. Oh, something's shooting at you. There's a bounce. The Tiger from the medium center. Another hit from the medium. On the Tiger back here is also firing at the Sherman medium, but the Sherman's got to deal with a lot of infantry pushing its front. Go check them out. They're not going to be engaging east for long. Yeah, they're backing up. They can see the infantry moving in. 3 AT players. Go on, Radjam. Radjam gets one. Reagan's going to get him. Ooh. Rocket shot from somebody. Assuming it was worth the... Ooh. Worth Fawn. Gary in Southern Edge. You're just going to rocket it. No, 3 rockets into the medium. Fourth rocket into the medium. Medium destroyed. Reagan's going to run right past that garrison. They're so chuffed on their efforts, but they're being surrounded. One, two, three. Oh, dropping like flies. Now they're going to go for the Gary mid, or the Gary in the trench network rather. Anyone spawned on it? Anybody locked in? No, they are not. Gary center destroyed, but they've still got a good selection of back Garys. There's the new heavy. There's also a medium coming out, plus another medium out of mid HQ. Meanwhile, look at Grolin. Pushed right up in the thick of it. He's surrounded. He's in a nest of them. I don't think they necessarily think he's there. Tiger's hurt. Oh, yes, they do know Grolin's there. He gets cleared out. Ooh. That's a hit on the Tiger. Another AT gun built in the tree line. I think it's a battle of AT guns. I think an AT gun just killed an AT gun. Tiger safe for another period of time. There's the other Tiger. Medium might clear out some of these flankers to the west. Preto is in Jig squad now. Was Rambo moving up towards Schwano? Goes goes down. There we go. Heavy relocating east. Try and deal with that other heavy. Other heavy. I was supposed to say other heavy. Ugh. Right. Boy was for a moment there going to LwJg Regiment soft cap pressure. Actually pretty tasty. Item squad might be able to catch their Gary. Ukane gets one. Ah, Kudstep gets him, but Hodian's moving in as well. Nice. Look out. That saves it. They've got to be pretty sure there's a garrison in there. There's a flare, but I can't really see whose. I'm assuming Axis. I mean, I say that. I don't even see where the hell... I don't even see it. Oh. It was you, lady. Most likely was. E4 mid. Give me heavy tank off near the cap point. Balmy gonna drop another AT gun. What a bad idea. I guess I might prefer it a little bit back here. Just to try to get a little bit of cover from that bunker. I suppose even then you'd really want it like back here. If you want to shield it from the woods. What the hell do I know, though? I'm just some idiot. Emma's looking for the tiger. Ooh. The other tiger. Yeah, the other tiger didn't like that rep station. So this 76 needs to be real careful right now. And creeping up. They're both the tigers are more directly supporting the attack right now. Boys flipping between contested and not. There's a lot of sneaky cap pressure going on here. Beto going in front of the garrison, easy 5. But we've got these. Ooh. We've got a half track moving. Oh, Dark Omen. Tiger tank pivoted to deal with the threat, but that's exactly where the PT player didn't want the tiger to look. Another hit on the tiger. Strafing run on Jig Squad. He must have avoided it. Tiger lives for now. Leaping forward. After the 70... Oh no, he's after the medium. The medium's got a rep station though. You can miss. Dark Omen's gonna try again. Lazid might also try as well. Oh. Medium missed. Off cap on 4 is going to LwJg Regiment. You can see the half track in Foy. That's not our half track, unless it is our half track. Assuming it's enemy. Airhead on Dugout Barn. Might work. Looks like they did get the 76 out here. That's now been taken out. Back at HQ, there's currently a medium light and a recon tank. There's a medium tank that's trying to flank. 2 mediums versus 2 heavies. This is a pretty... Oh no, there's the heavy. It's in Dugout, but it's about to get bombed. Easy squad's right here, ready to deal with the Airhead. Bombing run is necessary, but there's enough. There's sufficient space for them not to avoid the bombing run. Running under the cover of the bombing run. Oh no, it's getting artied actually. So that there is arty coming in. Oh, I don't know whether it was missed timing or somebody threw a grenade or what, but the airhead has been destroyed. Or maybe it was the artillery destroyed it? Unsure. Either way, the airhead is gone. Unless they were planning to fire smokes. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'd have to watch the tape. But the airhead's gone. That's what matters. Oh, medium tank is working its way around to the north. Oh, they're dropping a supply drop right on top of an enemy garrison. Smash that tree. In the flank. Sure what that was. Tiger maybe? Really long shot. Oh, something out of HQ. Yeah, literally Tiger tank HQ firing straight down the road. Didn't even have to leave spawn. Just, oh, there he is, straight ahead of us. That is, so it looks like we got the 76 that was over here. That's been taken out. Still one east, new one coming out of mid HQ, and Foy is still contested. This is how it begins. You get a few people to infiltrate, you sneak in, well, you take out a garrison here and there, and before you know it, you're away. 2 blueberries in the hard cap, and Foy is being capped. Arty landing right on the point, which isn't exactly what they need right now. A lot of cherries around, so I don't think it's going to be completely effective, but it's going to be a very good distraction. No squad leaders, so no OPs. Recon's here to pop a flare and see just who's causing this. Oh no, it's off to the west. So there we go. Our pressure's going back to the axis. If we can get a few kills and do a bit of extraction work here, that'd be super useful. The enemy garrison on the point is currently non-existent. It's all OPs. 1, 2, 3, 4 OPs plus 2 half-tracks. Here we go. 1 axis half-track and another axis half-track to the north-east. There's 2 half-tracks around Foy. There is a frontline garrison set up. Pretty solid defense around Foy. Nice. Roel goes down. Banza. Oh God, Shrano in the open field. I think Banzai is going to take too kindly to that. Oh no, they're quite happy in the house where they are. But the push from Dugout, I mean, you can see the concentration around Foy quite clearly, but it is allowing the allies to push out. Oh God! Go gadget medium tank. He's charging the Tiger. Oh, that was a bounce from the medium, so I don't like the medium's chances here. Like the scene in Fury, except the Tiger didn't charge out. Medium tank down. Heavy still holding dugout. A lot of infiltrators trying to sneak their way into the hard cap. Still got Could Step and Preto doing the wide flank. Start hitting some of these garrisons. Like I think lives for now. Another storm coming in. Munition drop. That's what that is. We've got a trap set for the Tiger tank, but the storm's going to make visibility difficult. Difficult really to think who really benefits the most from that. Oh god, I come over here to see some blueberry action. They're all gone. Hey! Cool little repair complex with an OP. Nice. That's what the regular people can build, that's what the tank crews can build. Meanwhile, a flurry of gunshots. There's no OP back here, but they are close to an enemy garrison, but I don't think they necessarily know. Gary is... There it is, somewhere in amongst all this junk, and it's in the back garden. You're going to hear that. You do hear it, divert over the top. Get that, Gary. Gaz takes him out, and we've still got supplies to build a new one. He's going to build a new one. Oh, I think he did redeploy. We don't know whether they heard that or not. So, big map view, how are we looking? Good attacking garrison northwest, but there's a defending garrison nearby, so this is going to be a bit problematic. Oberon's going to wipe out the last proper attack garrison that they have, the MIB have. It is being flanked by a light tank, but this is going to be bad news for the Axis right now. Garrison just got sniped by the AT player. Run is just going to make a mockery of it and kill Lenny. 2 squad leaders though, so they are probably going to get OPs up and try and get a new garrison rebuilt. Oh. OP built, but arty. Immediately blows into pieces. Here a tank. Oh, there's a Stuart coming in. Wallace gets 1 OP. Oh. This OP is getting focused on by the arty. It's going to be difficult for them to spawn on it. Stuart's swinging around again. It's coming back. Supplies have been dropped. OP's down. Squad leader down. God damn, someone's firing rockets at the Stuart. Blew up back here. Rep station. Yeah, light tank is just rampaging around the eastern side of the map, exactly what they should be doing. Actually double drop, sneaky Gary. Yes. Nice. Now what we are seeing is that there's been enough, the defense has been successful enough that it's really pushing MIB back. They have to now focus on defending Foy rather than putting all their energy into attacking Dugout. Big Squad still has an OP back here though, so the Allies can't completely give up. Are they going to snipe that Gary that's just been built? I think he's moving in that way. No, the light tank is sat next to it. He knows it's there. Yes. Hit the tree. Gary destroyed. Nice. There's Heinrich on the right. Oh god. Run, little Sherman, run. Oh, Sherman. Stuart, run, little Stuart, run. Tiger's coming to get you. You can kill Heinrich though. Oh no, he's spinning around. Going to engage. I don't necessarily know if he knows that the... don't think he knows that the tiger's there. Tiger knows he's there though. We barely knew ye, little Stuart. Oh. Okay. Still, Stuart did his purpose. Got some really nice attacking garrisons up here, plus a really good spawn wave near the centre buoy itself. A lot of blueberries, not a lot of cherries. Got Crafor at the top of the building. He just pushes through though. Keeping his building safe. People are moving up. You do have 2 half-tracks up here though, and a bunch of OPs. Killer's got an OP dropped. Keep squeaking forward. There we go. We're starting to see spawns on the half-tracks. That rocket shot at Cosrambo. Quite sure. Either way, currently, Cap is being defended. We're starting to see some action. What we want to see is the likes of Schwano. I think Schwano's... I think Schwano might be having technical difficulties. And we're all still okay in at the minute, but yeah, that's generally what happens when your game kind of falls over. Banzai goes down. Point still contested. Defensive flare going up, but it is... What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 OPs, defensive OPs, effectively 6 defensive OPs, a frontline garrison, and 2 half-tracks around Foy. And there's a P4 going around the flank, and we're starting to see that's a line of OPs pushing in towards Dugout. Real careful right now. It's 18 minutes to go. Heavy tank's just been destroyed. I'm hoping that's a Tiger tank that Lenny's satcheled. Indeed it was. Nice job, Lenny. Yeah, he's starting to see this. This is a bit potentially dangerous. There's Preto again. They managed to infiltrate all the way onto the back of the point previously. There's Gaz moving up to the front. Killed 2. Oh, this is really dangerous. 4 cherries moving in. 1 defensive squad leader's back here. The heavy tanks here. 2 heavy tanks are here, but that northwestern position where the push is coming from, and you've got Ellie right here that's going to push up and probably satchel that heavy tank. So, yeah, we need more people on defense right now. Foy is being capped, but it's the whole, you trade the cap of Foy to defend your point. Heavy tank coming back to help defend. Gaz has seen the garrison. Porlocks. Oh, they're lucky the Madden traded with Porlocks. Airhead dropping on Foy. Again. Yoy. Anti-Camby he's going to get. He's dropping a defensive grenade ready to go for Doug if he runs out. Gary on the point is destroyed. How many defensive OPs have we got? 1. Easy squad. 2 heavy tanks, which is pretty good, but only 1 garrison nearby way to the south, and Jig squad might be about to flank that. And that southern heavy tank might be satcheled. We see a box of boom. Doesn't look like it. But the assault player is still hanging around. God. So off we got. 1 offensive OP, 2 heavy tanks. A pretty solid cap on Foy, but this is going to be 1 half track's been destroyed. You better cap Foy, that's all I'm saying. A lot of blueberries though. Okay, this is looking not bad, but oh god. A big spawn wave. Bomber run coming in, it's going to wipe the airhead. Boy's being defended because of that big spawn wave. Boy's being defended and Dugout is still falling. No garrisons nearby. No OPs. Oh, this is... Oh god, this is so... This is... I'm just going to let it play out. Because look, there's nothing around Dugout, just the heavy tanks to delay the cap. Gaz is going to satchel 1 most likely. The second heavy has to get into the hard cap. But the Foy cap looks good. Looks really good. Ooh. That was a bit squeaky bum time right there. Tiger Storm's in. But now they have to hold it. I think that's the other half track destroyed. It is. Excellent. Okay, now that Tiger has to start backing up rapidly. It's just seen all of its friends die around Foy. Okay. Whew. Dugout's been held for now, but I'd be really surprised if neither of these tanks blew up. It looks like they might make it. Satcheling an OP, I'm assuming? Yeah, there was an OP up here. Medium tank getting shot in the arse, got clipped against the rubble. Fan round. God damn. Okay, Day's dropping supplies on himself. Getting that defensive Gary built, but Heinrich is right there. Heinrich. I should have said this right at the start. I'm going to mispronounce people's names all the time. There we go. Move up 76, but I imagine Cromwell's going to get some buddies. Born on the OP, although he sees it. OP destroyed. Supplies destroyed. A rocket player. AT player. Ah. Good cooperation there from the heavies. See if we can get a rather natty heavy tank picture. It'll be difficult unless they stop. Although, to be fair, this 76 doesn't want to stop. He being engaged by Tiger to the east. Yeah. Although tank commander's been taken out by the engineer at long range. 176 down. You need to get the hell out of Dodge. There's Reagan. They might not know. No. Think they suspect. They're falling back. Little do they know, they have a little box of boom boom on them. Okay, 10 minutes to go. How's the fight for the hard cap going? They've got a defensive garrison up, which is great. Most of the enemy effort is to the west, but there's still this very dangerous contingent east. Heavy tank explodes. Big squad still sneaking around the rear, causing a lot of issues, is old Pareto. Point itself is looking a bit sketch right now. Cap is going now to the axis. Oh, he kills Killer. Found the defensive garrison. Defensive garrison's gone. Hold is, oh, this hold's super delicate because look at this, it's charging down from the north. They're charging down from the north. It looks from the east. The allies have one tank, a Stuart in the west. I don't think they can hold Foy. E4 flanking to the left. Tiger moving over to the right, but if Lena can get a satchel on that Tiger, that would go miles towards helping. There we go. The Tear Squad, they're already moving towards Dugout, which is currently unoccupied. They're anticipating the cap of Foy, and they're already moving on Dugout. Lena's got the satchel out, but if the heavy tank stays moving at speed, it's going to be difficult to get that satchel on. The Gary on Dugout is hot. Gary on Dugout is gone. Medium needs to make a beeline towards Dugout because once Foy goes, there'll be a mass rush to get here from garrison at east to north. Oh, Cleaner trying to drop mines. So I'm assuming that means you did not satchel. Well, assuming not. I don't see one. Bit of a desperate bombing run to help try and defend Foy, but I don't think it's going to have the effect you want. Killed one of your own on the hard cap. Cap goes to MIB. We're starting to see a few players spawning south. But look at this. They now have to attack Dugout Barn effectively across the open ground. Pixels leading the charge. Like, this is going to really suck. A lot of open ground to get through, and they're going to have 5 bodies on the hard cap. That medium needs to get over here quickly. Tiger's got the same idea though, but it's being flanked by the Stuart. Fire drop on Cobru. Cap is still going. Still going to the axis. Got more bodies on the point, but we need tank support and we need everybody to dig in right now. Still falling. Still falling. Yeah, the cherries push in. Bat spawn wave on that garrison right there. Hey. We're defending. Where the hell's that tank? There it is. Artillery's coming in to help. Ooh, okay. Get some supplies down. Get that Gary built. RT coming on both sides. Recon tank on the eastern edge. I think the Stuart... apologies for missing the tank duel. Oh no, yeah, the Stuart got the Tiger, I think, and the Stuart is sat on Foy. So Let's spin this around. There's no defensive garrisons around Foy. There's a medium tank that's just blown up on Foy. Dugout barn may hold, and Foy may be recapped. Oh, great rocket shot there. Okay, cool. Oh, great. I think that's an arty round. That might have been a tank shot. Keep a crafty eye out, Doug. He's right there. Nice. Good step is inside. Good step's gone. At least flanking is a sniper, but there goes Belmore. Okay. The pusher's dugout barn is dealt with. There's a couple of attackers, but right now, all about Foy. It looks like LwJg Regiment might recap Foy. And there's Baker's squad. They're all... Oh, there goes Baker's squad. Tiger's steaming in though, which might make all the difference. And again, that tank wreck might slow him down getting in here. Yeah, he's clipped it. He's not going to get in. Boy is recapped. There go all of the garrisons and OPs. Whew. Banzai's scampering around. I'm pretty sure it's now a GG, because it takes 2 minutes to cap a point, and LwJg Regiment, they physically can't lose the points in time, because they'd have to... MIB will have to cap 2 points, which is 4 minutes, and they just don't have enough time. But still, it's going to be, can they hold on to Foy and get a 4-1 win, or lose it and deal with a 3-2 win? P's getting dropped. Big spawn without a Cobra approach. Where are you, Tiger Tank? So, where's the Stewart? Oh, the Stewart's bugged out. Stewart's gone. What? Bugged out is in left. He hasn't actually been bugged. Or getting some rockets in the Tiger's ass. Gonna swing right, I guess. Second rocket. Chasey gets the satchel on. Nice. Another tank coming. Yep. P4 coming out of mid-HQ, but it's about to get ambushed by a couple of allied infantry. Just watch this Tiger go up in smoke. From the weather vane's perspective. It's being shot in the ass by something. There goes the Tiger. Oh, heavy tanks moving up. It's putting shots into the flank of the 76 in the distance. P4 goes down. Nice. And with that, yeah, there's definitely no way that MIB are going to get back Foy, in my opinion. Oh, that was scary. Light tank ramboing around Cobru. Real harassing move right now. Cobru is contested. The Gary's in the centre of the point over here somewhere. In the compound, I think. Yeah, there it is. We're going to get an airhead bombing run on Cobra approach, because why not? Because the Allies just can't lose. Brad Jam's moving in. There's going to be probably a tank at Mood HQ, while the medium and the heavy are rolling up. They're going for the sweep. A bombing run as well coming in. Doesn't look like it. It's on the right side of the walls to not get immediately taken out. Although someone's definitely seen that parachute come down, surely. Yeah, Reagan sees it. No. No, he doesn't. Nobody's observing the airhead, so they might get a spawn off. Dakran gonna see it. He's hucking a grenade straight up, straight down. Good grenade. Awesome. Excellent grenade. Well, there we go. Cap is starting to swing. Obviously, it's too late. Only 10 seconds to go. Oh, medium's gone down. The light and heavy are pushing. Yeah. Nice work. GG, well played, everybody. Well done to LwJg46. Don't do that to me with the cap race. Let's screw everybody's scores. My bad. Scroll through everybody's scores. I think we've got everybody. And the enemy team. But quickly. Excellent. I think I got everybody. Oh, but yeah, God. There was a minute there where I thought, that's it. Allies are screwed. They're not going to be able to get this back. But they did. They didn't just pull everybody off on the attack. They did quite a nice balance. And seemingly after Foy was capped, it looked like MIBE actually kind of mass deployed on the attack and didn't leave enough to defend. Do one last quick scroll through the scores just in case, more for my own mental thinking. I mean, I'm sure people have left already, and that's yeah. Nice work, everybody. GG. Hope you've enjoyed, everybody, and I'll see you next time for more ECL streaming. See you, everyone.